In this video, I'm playing a 5-point match against XG and analyzing it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, so I can work on that. I appreciate your super thanks. These small donations help me continue to create the high quality content that you enjoy, and with the membership feature, you can get exclusive access to the most popular videos. My book, Backgammon Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. If you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. Again, I'm playing a 5-point match against XG on a beautiful Gammoner board. The XG board is made by Rain. I'm playing the white checkers at the bottom, XG the blue checkers at the top. And XG opens with a 3-2 splitting. Double 2 is a good roll. And point on head and bring 2 down. 6-2, the 2 is forced and the 6 is forced to come out there. Now, I have a 4 shot, and I can make the 5-point with a 3-1, which is duplicated, or 6-3 or 6-1. There are some attacking options, still down in the race by 1 pip, surprisingly. So I think it's a little premature, but at this score, 5 away, 5 away, this is a gammonish position, so doubled gammon is particularly valuable because it takes me to the Crawford game, but not quite yet. 6-5, okay, so I'm going to escape 1 back checker. 5-4 is going to need to do something good. That wasn't great, but I still can't double from the bar. 3-1, just going to move up. 3-2, comes down and hits, looking for a 4. The 4 is good. And the 3. I can unstack the midpoint. I could also come out here, but I don't really want to give good 6s from the bar. Although there are good 6s here, but that would leave a blot on the board, as well as 4s. 5-2, okay. So that's a hit. So now I'm ahead by 12 pips. I have a checker on the bar shooting at this with a 4. Double 5 also hits. The other thing is I can hit with 1s and 6s, which fail to enter. So there are a lot of hitting rolls, and that can lead to a lot of gammons. So I think I've got a double here. 6-1 dances. 5-3 hits and continues. Double 2 is a good roll. 1, 2, 3, and just continue. 2-6 from the bar. Okay. Double 2 again. Okay, so I can't move these. Don't want to move these. This, and then I can make the bar point, or I can play 3 here. This provides a nice robust position to make some of these points, but I think I could just make this now and block these back checkers a little bit. I think that's better. 3-1, going to safety. 3-2, just play safe here. Double 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm looking to attack. 6-3. So can't move this a 6. I can move it a 3, but then it's stuck. With the 6, I can come down, and the 3, I'll have to attack here. 6-5 hits and comes out. 5-2, so the 2 is forced, and the 5 all safety. Now I'm behind in the race. 4-1 anchors. 4-1 for me. So I think I just need to start getting things moving there. 6-1 is going to hit and continue. 2-1. I'm going to want to mobilize this checker, so I'm going to bring it up to be able to come out easier. 6-3 safety. 6-4 hits, and it's safe. Okay, 4-1. So I can come here. That's safe. I can also do something like this. That leaves all 7s as 6 numbers. I think that's a little unnecessary. Just play there. Double 6. Leaves a shot there. The 6-4. Okay, so can't move this as 6. I can hit with the 4, but then I'm stuck. So the 6 has got to be here. I guess I just have to hit there. Double 5 comes in, hits. All right. 5, 4. Oh, it didn't hit. Okay, so here's the 4 and the 5. Only down by 9 pips. So I could still take this as an inefficient structure here. 5, 4, okay, double 4. I think that's enough to start running. 3, 4. Okay, so now it's a close race. I'm gonna try to bear in efficiently. So I'm gonna play the 2 there, fill that in. What I want to do is get the most checkers on the 6 point. These two are already like too far deep, but I can't do anything about them. I want to get these checkers into the 6, 5, 4 in a right triangle like this. Most checkers on the 6 point, then the 5, then the 3. All right. 6, and then just bring 1 in. 6, 5. I'm going to fill in the gaps like that. 5. Then suppose I can come in like this. So if I roll a 1, I can come into the 6 point. Okay, 2, I'll fill in the gap, and 3. All right, now I'm down by 1 pip. Okay, that was a good roll. That was a good roll for blue. 5, 2 bears off 2 checkers. And now I'm behind, bearing off checkers. 6, 1. Okay, so now I have 2, 4, 5 checkers, 5 checkers. I'm down by 2 pips. Can't redouble with this gap. I'm behind in the race. 2, 1, not good. Play the 1 there. 5, 3 bears off 2 checkers. 6, 3, 2 of my own, and that's Jin. Okay, so now I'm down 5 away, 1 away Crawford. Double 5, okay. So I don't need a gammon, so I don't need to do something like this. I can just do this. All right, 3, 2. I'm going to play 2 up. Try to counter advanced anchor with an advanced anchor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It does leave a double shot. I have to break the anchor. There's a little bit of duplication, like 6, 1 and 6, 3 and 6, 2. Make this 5, 3. Make 3.32. But I'm ahead in the race. Gotta go for it. 5, 3 hits. Okay, so 5, 2. Come in with the 5, and I'm gonna hit. 4, 3 hits back twice. 5, 3 comes in and hits. 3, 1 anchors. Okay, 5, 4. So I can come all the way around and leave 6s here. I can come here and go there. This kind of keeps these back checkers connected. I think I like that better. Hits twice. Double 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And I don't think I need to leave a shot and just go like that. I'm ahead by a lot in the race. 3, 2, so I'm going to step up. And then I don't really want to bring this here. It doesn't really help me that much. Just play safe, okay? So now with the 6, 3, now I'm just trying to bring things home. So if I bring these here, now it's going to be hard to clear that point. What's the alternative? 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I bring these 3 here, then where's the 4th one? I think I just play a little bit more safe. Not 100% on this one. Okay, so now I'm going to have to play without hitting. I can't hit and cover. I'm ahead by a lot in the race, and that was a good roll. Double 4. I'm just going to clear from the rear. Okay, 2, 1. Now only 4, 1, 5, 1, and 6, 1. Leave a shot. 6. Okay. So I'll go to 4 away, 5 away Crawford. So I have an automatic double, and XG will have a free drop. Okay, 4, 2. So now I'm going to double immediately. There's the double, and it's a pass, and 2, 1. So 2 and 1, and I'm going to double. This is an automatic double, but sometimes you can wait. All right, 6, 4. I'm going to come in like that. Nothing to lose. Double 6. Okay. So can't move this checker. go there and make the bar point. That works out okay. Okay, so 3-1. So now I'm going to come here. If I get attacked and gamma this, it doesn't matter at this score. Okay, so got hit. Now I'm going to hit back there. 6-4 is going to come out. Okay, so 5-1. 5-1. I can afford to be aggressive at this score. I don't really need this anchor. So this leaves 1s and 3s and 6s and 4s, 4s and 2s. A lot of numbers that attack. And what's the alternative? Going here and losing outfield control. I think I have to do this one. When gammon losses don't matter, you can play more boldly. Yeah, so you need to come in. And now I'm going to need something. Okay, so double 4. So 1, I can just go out and make this prime here. Hoping for a 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2. So that's 12 numbers. A third of the time I'm going to get a shot. And there are repeaters. 2, I'm going to slot the next. Maybe not, because I want to. I might be able to hit with 3s. So I can come all the way here. 6-3, so I'll just make that point. Okay, there's the shot. No, so I'd have to stay back for double 1s and double 2s. So I'll just, okay, so that's it. Now I'll analyze it. So we'll go through all the moves, the double 2. So this is kind of the default play with the double 2. I'll put the arrows. The viewers like that. So you just basically make the point on head and bring 2 down. Then the 6-5 was clear. I was thinking about the cube here. It wasn't a cube quite yet. Is there anything I could have done to make it a cube? So this is what I do. I copy it here with Control-Shift-C, go to another instance and Control-V to paste it, and it pastes it. So now I can modify the position and see what would happen. So let's say I move 1 checker there. Now it's still not a double, but it's close. So let's see if I move it up a little bit further, if that does anything. Now it gets it closer. But if I had like 1 checker escaped, now it's a borderline double. It's a small double, but still a take. What would make it a pass? Well, let's see if I had this. Yeah, now that's a pass. What if I just had the bar point? Now it's a pass. So go back to the original position and see. And this is the kind of exercise I like to do. I modify the position and I see what makes it a double, what makes it a no double, what makes it a take, what makes it a pass, and that helps me understand the key structural components of the position that change things around. So, you know, I need these 2 checkers that are glued on the 24 point is going to be problematic. I mean, I have 4s here, but still, I've got to do something here. I've got to do something here. Okay, so the 6-5 itself was clear, and then I was hit the 3-1 and just came in, and then the 4-3 came in. Didn't want to continue. Okay, so this was the double, and this was a take from the bar. So I have 4s to come in, and 1s, 3s, 5s and 6s that are really good. Okay, so let's do this. Same thing. Okay, so here I can't come in with a 1, but I can hit with 1s. Let's see if we change this like this, what kind of an effect that would have. That would make it a lot weaker because, first of all, the 1 point is very weak with gaps on the 5, 4, 3, and 2. Second, now I have good 1s for the bar. Okay, so let's go back and keep it there and see if like these 4s were duplicated. It's still a very strong double. Let's go back and see if this one were safetied. Still a double, but not as strong. Now let's see if this checker were moved back here. Now it's not on a point that I want to make. It's still a strong double. Okay, so what if this checker were here? Still a strong double. And what if it were here? Still a strong double. Okay, so now let's go here and look at it at different scores. So this teaches me a lot about doubling strategy in matches. Here, this is for money. So this is an example of a one-way gammonish position. So you see here at the score of 0, 0 to 5, what happens is I have 68% wins and 26% gammons, whereas blue has only 9% gammons. So I'm winning a lot of gammons. So if I double and win a gammon, I get to the one-away Crawford score. So that's particularly valuable. If I don't double and win a gammon, I get to 3 away, 5 away. And that's obviously an improvement from 5 away, 5 away to 3 away, 5 away. However, getting from 3 away, 5 away to 1 away, 5 away Crawford is an even bigger improvement. So the gain on the extra 2 points makes it stronger. That's why the equity is 938 here. But for money, it's only 895 because for money, the gain on the first 2 points is exactly the same as the gain on the second 2 points. So this is about matches. So that's if you're going to get to a valuable score, that makes it stronger. Okay, so let's look at it at different scores. So let's say it's a 7-point match. Then double gammon gets me to 3 away, which is not quite as strong. So it's not 927, so it's worth a little bit less. All right, so let's go to the 5-point matches. Now if I'm down 0 to 1, let's see what happens. Now it becomes a pass. Don't want to give up that lead. Okay, and if I'm down 5 away, 3 away, same thing, and 5 away, 2 away, it's a big pass. So let's look at the 4-away scores. 4-away scores are unique because a 4-away, a double gammon at 4-away wins you the match perfectly with perfect efficiency. 4-away means you need 4 points, and you get exactly 4 points. If you're 3 away and you get 4 points, you get 1 point of overage. It's wasted. So that's like getting 6 points, but you only get value for 5. Imagine you're working an hourly rate and you work for 6 hours, but you only get paid for 5 of those hours. You worked 1 hour extra and you're not getting anything out of it. It's the exact same thing. So 4-away, 5-away, you have to be aggressive. This is going to be a pass. Yeah, this is a pass. 4-away, 4-away, for the same reason, this is going to be a pass, and 4-away, 3-away, same thing, and 4-away, 2-away, it's getting close to too good. Now, what about at the 3-away scores? At 3-away, 5-away, if I win a double gammon, I win the match with 1 point of overage. But if I win a single game, I get to the Crawford game, so that's pretty valuable. So here, it's not a double. What if I'm leading 3-away, 4-away? That's worse. So now it's oh, actually, that becomes a double. Interesting. So let's see. That's very interesting. Uh, a three-way, four-way, you're not leading by quite as much. So now it is a double. What about a three-way, three-away? Three-away, three-away is another unique score where you double more aggressively from the center and take more cautiously. The reason is because a single win on a two cube gets to the one away, three away Crawford score. It doesn't have anything to do with winning a double gammon for the match because a gammon on a two cube at three away is worth slightly less than money, 0.497. If you hit Control Alt K for cube in German, so let's see, gammon value on a two cube is 0.497, but for money it's 0.5. So it's worth slightly less. So it's not the gammon, it's just getting to the Crawford game. Okay, and then at the three-way, two-way score, it's gonna be a bigger pass. Now let's say you're a two-way. You pretty much just want to go for an undoubled gammon. It's barely a no double. No, actually, I mean it's a big blunder to double at two-way, five-way. At two-way, four-way, it's also a tremendous blunder. Yeah, it's a bigger blunder because then your opponent's going to redouble, automatic redouble to 4, and now all those gammons that were useful are killed. Okay, and the two-way, three, basically at two-way, you just want to go for an undoubled gammon. Okay, so that's cube strategy in the match. Then I couldn't come in. Then the double two was just coming in and anchoring. Okay, good. And then the next double two was just making the bar point. Okay, then the 13-8. Look at this. It preferred this, resulting in this position. Okay, so that is going to win just about the same number of games, but it wins significantly more gammon. So again, looking at the cube information here, the gammon value on a 2 cube at 5 away is 655. Okay, 0.655. That's higher than money. Why? Because I'm going to get to the 1 away Crawford score. So if you hit Control Alt T, you'll see the match equity table. This is the match equity table, or MET for short. This shows your winning percentage at all the different scores. So this is your score on the left, the opponent's score is on the top, and these are all away scores. So I'm 5 away and the opponent is 5 away. At the beginning of this game, it's 50%. Okay, so this is what happens. This is why the gammon value is elevated on a 2 cube, because if you win a single game on a 2 cube, you go from 5 away to 3 away 5 away. So you go from 50% to about 65% if we round them. Okay. Now, if you win an additional gammon 2 more points, you go from 65 to 89. So that's a gain of 19, whereas the first 2 was only a gain of 15. So the second 2 points that you gain are more valuable than the first 2 points because you get more match-winning chances. The reason for that is because you're at the Crawford game, and anytime you get to the Crawford score, that's a valuable score. So you want to think about these things, getting to valuable scores. Valuable scores include the Crawford game, as well as 2 away and 4 away. Because at 2 away, if you win an undoubled gammon or a single game on a 2 cube, you win the match perfectly. At 3 away, that doesn't really happen. But at 4 away, what happens if you win a doubled gammon, you win the match perfectly. If you win an undoubled gammon or a single game on a 2 cube, you get to the valuable 2 away score. So these are valuable scores. 5 away is not as valuable as these other scores. So that's kind of what you want to think about. So because a gammon is more valuable at the score, you can go for the more aggressive play. Let's take a look at this for money, where the gammon value is lower. But it's still one more gammon, so it's better, but yeah, it's about the same. It's a little bit closer. It's a little bit closer. Moving on. Then the 6-3, even on final, had to come in, come down, and attack. All right. And then the 5-2, The 2 was force and the 5 just safety. And the 4-1. Okay, like staying back here. I came out. Okay, so it looks like this one has to do with the 6s that work. Um, so this is the resulting position after the top play, and this is the resulting position after the selected play. Here 6s will hit, whereas here they did not. We look at the dice distribution. This is the dice distribution. This shows the equity heat map for the top play. So this is the resulting equity after each of the opponent's 36 rolls, starting with double 1 here, 2, 1, 3, 1, and so forth, with an average on the right. And on the upper right is the exact same thing for the selected play. The one on the bottom left is the difference. So it takes a value from a cell in the upper right heat map and subtracts it from the cell, the corresponding cell in the upper left. In these two, this is on a color scale. The color scale goes from red to blue. It used to be red to green, and I just changed it to blue because people were mentioning it's hard to see for people that are red green colorblind, and I've tested it out on some people and they like this one, so hopefully this one works out better. These look similar. Blue is good, red is bad. You see these 6s are a little bit more red than here. In the lower left, blue means it favors play A and red means it favors play B, and you can see the 6s are the ones. So like, and this is plotted here. So the 6-2, 6-1, and 6-3, these are the rolls that hit. So going back to the position, I can see after I make this play, now the 6s are particularly good. Like the 6-3 that can make the point, 6-2 that can hit here, and then what else was there? The 6-1 that can hit and lift. Okay, so that's what I do. I do the dice distribution, and that helps me. Okay, 2-1, just come in as far as I can. 6-4 was good. I was able to hit. And then the 4-1. Okay, it looked like it did like leaving these shots, resulting in this position. This does unstack. This checker slots the next point, gives 6 shots, but if he's unable to come out here, like with a 4-2 or a 5-1 or something like that, or a 4-1, I'll have coverage. Then the 6-4, I hit and I didn't have anything else I could do. And then the 5-4, so there's the 4. Okay, and here was the redouble. And the race was close enough that I can take and I have contact. Look at the race at 100 to 109. I have a 9 pip deficit in the race. So in a straight race, it's still a take, for sure for money. Yeah, for money, it's a no redouble. But at this score, 4 points gets you to the Crawford game, so you can double more aggressively. But it's still a take. So at 9 pips, you can take. So let's adjust it here and go back to the match score and see what happens if I increase it by 1 pip there. So now I'm down by 10 pips. Now it gets close to a pass, and 1 more pip here. Now it becomes a pass. So those are the things you want to think about. The race and things are looking okay for me. Okay, so then the double 4 was a good roll. Looks like these were basically tied, and there was nothing really to look at here. This was just bearing off. Okay, so that was a Crawford game. Go to the next game. The 3-1 was straightforward. It looks like this one was still. So at this score, again, you want to get to an even away score. So getting from 5 away to 4 away is good. Getting from 5 away to 3 away is not much better than getting from 5 away to 4 away. So the point is you don't really need to go for the gammonish plays. Here it turns out that the attacking play like this, resulting in this position, wins more games, but also wins more gammons. I think it has to do with this one here. So let's see what happens if this one is safetied here. Now they're close. Now they're close. Okay, so that extra blot made a difference. Okay, so then the next 3-2, just play 2 up. This is a play a lot of people don't see, but go 2 up. You have the stronger board. You want to make an anchor. The opponent has an anchor. And then the double 6, yeah, it does leave these shots, but I'm up a lot in the race. I'll have to break the anchor. The 5-2, I'm able to hit loose here with a stronger board, and there was a hitting exchange here. I hit back. 5-4. Okay, so this was the one I was looking at. Looks like it was better to just come around, have to break the anchor. Did like the connectivity, but it leaves a lot of shots there. Okay. Then the 3-1 was forced to bring 2 in, and then the double 5 just coming in all the way around. 3-2 step up and unstack there. 6-3 just comes around. Double 3. Okay, so this is the one. Yeah, I did like this one, resulting in this position. The thing I didn't like about it is that it leaves these checkers 6 points away from the anchor, and that's usually the highest point, the hardest point to clear, especially when you have gaps, because there are fewer landing spaces. I can't land on the 9 and the 7, but it looks like because of the timing here, blue is going to probably have to move something here if he's unable to go here, and that'll give me some time. And the resulting structure here is pretty bad. Yeah, okay. All right, then the 4-3 I had to play without hitting, and the double 6 was great, double 4 as well, the 5-3, and then that was pretty much it. There was nothing special here. Now it went to the post-Crawford game, and this was a double pass. Okay. Next, 3 away, 5 away, post-Crawford, so this was a double, and it was a take. Okay. And then the 6-4 came in. Double 6 made the bar point. 3-1, it liked splitting slightly. It actually liked making the bar point slightly better, but those were close. Then the 4-3, I had to come in with a 3 so I can hit with the 4. And the 5-1. Okay, so it looks like this was close, but it really wanted the anchor. Okay, that's what I was thinking about. The 4-2 was forced. 3-1 was forced. There was a lot of forced stuff here. And then just come around here. 5-1. Oh, yeah, I should have split here. I didn't even see it. You should always split here to give a double shot on 6-2, 5-2, and 4-2. Okay. 3-2. This didn't matter. And then I made the point, and then I couldn't hit. And that was it. So that was the match. That was a 5-point match against XG. After I play a match, I analyze it, and it's always an opportunity to learn. I look at things, and the way I learn from checker plays is by modifying the position and seeing what happens. In cube action, I like to look at it at different scores to see what happens. Some scores are more sensitive. Sometimes you want to double more aggressively, sometimes more cautiously, and to take decisions as well. So that's what I do. Look at the dice distribution, change the scores, do all sorts of things to see what happens, and that's how I learn, and that's what I recommend. So that was a 5-point match against XG. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, so I can work on that. I appreciate your super thanks. These small donations help me continue to create the high quality content that you enjoy. And with a membership feature, you can get exclusive access to the most popular videos. Again, my book, Backgammon and Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description for where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. And until then, keep rolling your dice.